Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Last time we got shot in the head, then we survived, and then some guy patched us up, and we realized, yeah, we should probably be doing something, so we're doing something. I wonder, how is this 7 damage, okay, 14 damage, that's probably a little bit better. What the fuck? Huh. Yes. Kill it. Oh, I missed the first 95 shot. Reminds me when I tried playing XCOM. It was just like a 95% miss and then another 95% miss. Wait a minute. Where was the marker? We have to make... No, it's behind me. Huh. Okay, so we are at this spot. Huh? Really? Okay. It's really stupid. Fun fact. Because loading is kind of quick here, you can do that. Unsurprisingly, loading this stuff was kind of slower on, like, the PS3 or whatever. Though if you're playing a Bethesda game on any console, your experience will be kind of bad. Granted, nowhere near as bad as, Oh my god, I shot it in the head. Nowhere near as bad as, like, you know, some of the experiences you can have, but it can be bad. Okay, whatever. Got one. Huh. What are the other bloat flies? Oi. How do you melee? Can I melee? Sure. Oh, come on. Stop shooting at me. This is why VATS is necessary. Come here. It's quite a big body. Let me... Where is it? There we go. Okay. Now... let's find, like, the other thing. Ah, a Brock flower. Hmm. Where do I need to go again? All the way down there, yeah, sure. Okay, now we're over here. Hmm.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Oh, the one I'm standing on. Healing powder. Only make one.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe.
Hmm.
Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay. Hmm. Can I make anything out of the meat I've scavenged off of the corpses? Gecko steak. No, I would need more survival skills. Okay. Oh, it's X to exit. Okay. So I have to go... in there. And talk to the other person.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Who's Cobb?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Hmm.
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. All right.
Okay.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Hmm.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Okay.
Fine by me.
This is so much more interesting than what I remember in 4. So what happened? What do you have for
I'm
sale?
sure I've got something you like.
Huh. We have some caps. Armored Vault 13 jumpsuit. We could wear that. We're not gonna be using this for, like, ages, so... we may as well sell it. We have leather armor. Ooh. We have metal armor. Ooh! Okay. And... do you have... purified water will be nice. That's about it. Exit.
Another satisfied customer. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings.
Ooh.
I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Okay.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Hold on. There we go.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Okay. That's it.
Be careful out there.
Oh, I'm stupid.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, what do you mean? Okay. Few things I want to do. First of all, in apparel... Huh. Okay. So there was a quest I want to do then. Okay. That one. I really wish I had a map hotkey right about now, but, yeah, okay. I mean, I do have a gun. Oh my god. What is this? A bighorn. Oh my god. Crashes down and explodes. Okay. So this is the petrol station. Huh. May help me.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay. Okay. So it seems like if I keep walking in a direction and then fast travel, my character will sort of keep on moving in that direction. I do have to Google if there is a sprint key. Hold on. No, there is no way to move faster than this. Huh. You know, I don't have that much to really Did the game lied to me. She's up there. Okay.
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Hmm.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
Hello. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. Be careful out there.
Hold on, I have a plan. Oh, we leveled up to level 2. Huh. We'll do that, and I guess a bit into survival. And we can get a perk. Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
Am I just moving faster, or... I think I may be moving faster without a gun. Oh, there's so many markers now. Okay. That's a general store. God damn, it looks so desolate. Hello
Must be
there.
the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Huh.
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Ah, okay.
Take it easy now.
So the guy who was there... Is that one of my objectives still? Okay. Acquire medical supplies, acquire dynamite. I mean, we could try to convince him again.
Hey there. You looking to buy some supplies?
Okay.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else? Can do.
Huh. Well, I don't need anything.
Take it easy now.
Okay. Then Easy Pete, I think I saw him over here. Yeah.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Huh.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots.
Yeah, it's them.
That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Okay.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Huh.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Okay.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Okay. So we can try to acquire medical supplies from Doc Mitchell. Hopefully we don't fail that one as well. And then we'll tell Mr. Ringo that, well, it's not as bad as you think, but it's not particularly perfect. Huh. Is this where the house is? No, the doctor is up there. Okay. I like how all the windows are boarded up because of Bethesda's game engine. Because, you know, it doesn't allow for the thing.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Okay.
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road.
We already
if
saw
anyone
that.
saw anything, she'd know about it.
Okay.
You take care now.
Go to Goodsprings. And let's talk to the guy. Knock, knock.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Huh.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty
Ah,
mean.
okay.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Hmm. Oh, they're opening fire immediately. Tell you what. I have a plan. I have a shotgun. I have a grenade rifle as well. Ha! Hey, buddy. Holy shit. What gun does he have? A basic varmint rifle and some dynamite. Oi. Ah! What? You've established a reputation. Liked by Goodsprings. Oh, so the other guys hated me, the Power Raiders. Huh.
I owe you a huge favor for this.
Huh.
Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Huh.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Wait, what did we just get? Okay. What now? Huh. We can do that quest then. So see you next time when you do that quest. Goodbye.